the meaning behind Will and Kate's new princess's name. A Kensington Palace spokesperson saying Charlotte Elizabeth Diana speaks for itself. Now the whole world remembering one of the most famous women she's named after. Princess Charlotte Elizabeth Diana made her debut to the world Saturday, and many can't help but look back at her grandmother, the late Princess Diana.
She would take them out on the streets to meet homeless people. She'd take them on the bus. She was somebody who actually wanted to just be a mum.
Diana, though gone, is clearly not forgotten, with the newest in line to the throne carrying her name. And like Diana, Kate has been shown to be a very hands-on mother. In 2012, Prince William spoke candidly about missing his mother on their wedding day.
I think she'd love the day, and I think hopefully she'd be very proud of us both for the day. I'm just very sad that she's never going to get a chance to meet Kate.
As for what Diana would make of the young royal family, all are in agreement. She would have been an extraordinarily proud mother and grandmother.
Not bad. And joining us now, Patrick Jephson, Princess Diana's Chief of Staff for 8 years. Welcome back to GMA. You had such an emotional reaction to these three names.
Well, I did, George. You know, the British like to think they have a stiff upper lip, but a couple of months ago, I became a U.S. citizen, so maybe that just unlocked the emotion in me. And I did. I felt really emotional. I teared up. It was perhaps the most emotional moment, you know, almost since Diana's funeral. And this is because Diana is such a magical name. All over the world, the princess is still remembered with respect and affection. But in royal circles, you know, she was the first wife. There's a second wife now. So, you know, she was not really headline news in the palaces anymore. But now by using this name, by deliberately recalling his mother's legacy, it's like Prince William got a hammer and chisel and banged her name into the front of Buckingham Palace.
Doing that. And she, of course, adored her sons. Did she ever talk about wanting a little girl?
Well, she did. I was lucky enough to have two very beautiful daughters while I was working for Princess Diana. So she would often talk to me about them and baby girls, and she said, yes, she'd have loved one. No. This, I'm sure, would have been the next best thing. I'm sure she would have been a fabulous grandmother, very involved, not just on the domestic front, but also teaching the little princess what it's like to be a princess. That, you know, this is not a celebrity.
Right.
You're here to work. It's your duty. And as Diana said, royal work is something she's always going to be working at. It's never finished.
Well put, Patrick. Well put. So wonderful to have you on this side of the pond with us.
Well, it's lovely to be living here now. I feel very fortunate. And it does give you that little bit of extra perspective on stories like this. You know, we do tend over here to look at this as a kind of a branch of the celebrity industry. Royalty is not celebrity, and we should be very careful not to treat it the same way. You know, this is serious stuff. Royal people, I mean, you guys are all famous, but you can all remember a time when you were normal. You were regular.
we still are very regular.
But, you know, Princess Charlotte will never be able to remember a time when she was not a princess.
That's true. Good point.
And that, you know, that requires, that's a particular destiny she has.
It sure
Thank you,
is,
our friend.
Patrick. Thanks.